Hello, I'm Lindsay from the House of L, and today I'm bringing you a new video to share with you something that I really love to do. Aside from owning and operating my own long arm business from home, I also am a dedicated fabric sales rep for Michael Miller Fabrics here in Pennsylvania, and it's been wonderful getting out there in the past several months and visiting shops and showing them our collections. So today's video is going to be mostly our new January 2022 releases. These ones will ship between April and August of this year. So they're available for pre-order. If you are a quilt shop, contact your Michael Miller sales rep in your area. If you don't know who that is, I'd be happy to try and find out for you, so definitely reach out to me. If you're a at-home hobby sewist, check with your local quilt shop to see if they can pre-order these for you, if there's something that you like. Let's see. Since this is my first video, I'm going to show some collections from our September release as well that are still available for pre-order that will ship March through June, so there's definitely plenty of time to get in on those as well. Let's see, I would love it if you just liked the video, subscribe, see more of these kinds of videos, and let me know what you like or don't like, and we can make these videos for you. Let's see, we'll show you the collections now, and hope you enjoy what you see. Hello, and this is our January 2022 releases for collections shipping later this year, various months. There's a video out there from Michael Miller Fabrics, and it goes through our catalog, so I'm not going to run through that right now, but we'll just get started showing you the collections. So first off, we have Hometown America, shipping in April 2022. Before I get started, starting with the January releases, all of the prints are available in Minky. So every print that you see will be available in Minky. If you want that print and order by May 1st this year, we can guarantee an August delivery on those when they ship. So beginning Hometown America, again, this ships in April. So the first one out of this batch to ship. It's a 19 print collection. Very Americana, obviously. Red, whites, and blues. Beginning with some fireworks and rocket prints over here. These two down here are coordinating garden pin dot colors. They don't come with this collection, but they're great coordinating basic for that will work in any project. Just beautiful patchwork here, and a stripe that would be great for borders or bindings. Nice American flags. More prints with text and just very Americana style illustrations. This one up here is a selvage to selvage panel, and it's a 24-inch repeat with just 4th of July type Americana text. There's a beautiful checkered bunch down here. Navy, a red, a white, and a blue. And so that's that collection. This one shows the true scale of this panel here. This is how it will be printed in true scale. It's still hard to see on a video, but compared to my hand, this is how big these text portions are. Larger view of this patchwork, just so you can see how the repeat works there. Okay, so one of the quilts is this Independence Day quilt. featuring houses and American flags and these star borders. So that one is a free pattern that will be available when this collection ships at michaelmillerfabrics.com. I'll make a list below pointing to these new, make a link below pointing to these new releases. I'll try and list also when we have commercial patterns. I'll link to those shops and websites as well. We have suggestions for a wide back that we carry that would work really well with this collection. The second quilt, Celebrate the USA quilt, uses that panel in the center with some piece stars along the sides. And this is also a free pattern that will be available at michaelmillerfabrics.com. I believe these fabric requirements are online if you were to look, but I guess you can pause the video and try and zoom in on those as well. So that is Hometown America, shipping April 2022. Okay, our next one is Enchanted Dreams, shipping in May. A little bit different of a collection. So this one is 20 prints in this collection, and nice, fun colors. A little bit different with these birds. I don't know what kind of birds these are. Reminds me of like peacock feathers, but it's not a peacock. But beautiful, and with fans and ginkgo leaves. Don't often see those on a fabric, so that's quite nice. Again, we have some coordinating cotton couture colors at the bottom that would blend well with this collection. I'll just move it along so we can see all 20 prints. So we have more of these birds and a nice stripe panel and some beautiful large print flowers here as well. These pages, when I fold in, just show a larger view of some of the prints, and you can get an idea of what those repeats look like. A little bit larger. So this quilt is Scrapbooking Quilt. This is a commercial pattern available at sweetteapatternco.com. Looks to be a beginner level pattern. Okay, so that one is Enchanted Dreams, shipping May. Next we have Llama Nirvana. Llamas have been quite popular recently, so this is another new collection. It's an 18 print collection and just has beautiful soft colors. So you have these beautiful patterns, prints here with a stripe that coordinates. Again, here's some coordinating basics from Michael Miller. We have cotton couture and gingham play prints that blend really well. My favorites are these flowers here, and I like the background that's kind of textured. You can see it a little bit better on this panel. This is a selvage to selvage pattern with a 27-inch repeat along the side. Just nice pink, blue, and sort of peachy color. So this is a panel. This is a true scale. What it will look like. You can see the repeat here a little bit. Just to give you an idea of what that pattern looks like. This is the true scale of this llama, selvage to selvage print. And again, just another view of the larger llama print. The pattern is Panel Blast Quilt. This is a commercial pattern available at swirlygirlsdesign.com. Confident beginner level. So we see the larger prints of the llamas in the middle with some half square triangles and blocks around it. Another suggestion for wide backs that we carry, and so you can make up this quilt yourself. Okay, next up is Lemon Fresh, and this one ships in May as well. We'll get to these patterns in a moment. This is a 23 print collection, so a few more beautiful designs. We have a text print here. Again, we're listing some garden pin dot colors that coordinate well with this collection. Not included, but nice coordinates. And have some small and medium scale prints of lemons. These are two different panels, a navy panel and a beige panel. So it goes from selvage to selvage here with a 24-inch repeat. And we'll get to see a true scale of that here in a moment. Got some beautiful just plain stripes. These come in the collection. And dewdrops. It's another beautiful small scale print included. Some more butterflies and lemons. These remind me of like a tablecloth type picnic blanket. It's really nice. Okay, so here's the true scale of that 24-inch panel in beige. So that's how large that's going to look. And again, the navy one, true scale, and just a larger view of those lemons on navy. The quilt on the back is Lemon Trees Quilt, intermediate level pattern. Looks like there's some circular piecing here. It's a free pattern that will be available at michaelmillerfabrics.com come May when it ships. Okay, a couple other patterns available with this collection. Life's Blessings Quilt, using that panel, and then a couple more of the prints to make a simple patchwork design there. And then a second option is Tanya's Kitchen Quilt, just a simple Irish chain style pattern. That one's available at Crabtree Arts Quilts, and that's an Etsy store. This looks to be some applique lemons. You could just leave the lemons off and just do a simple patchwork quilt, but if you want to pick out those lemons on there too, that would be a really fun quilt to make. Okay. Next up, Best BBQ Ever. This one ships in May 2022. And let's take a look at these prints. This is a 22 print collection. Again, these remind me of tablecloths and picnics, the fresh lemonade. We've got some text prints and just some graphics prints of various barbecue items. These, I don't know what these circles are. Is it supposed to be like the tops of jars, or I don't know, badges, something. Master Grill Barbecue, some aprons. This is fun because this collection comes with a panel to make an apron. So fairly simple to, just cut that out and hem it. So the selvage is here, selvage to selvage, and then a 36-inch repeat for that one. And then some barbecue blender color prints here. Okay, larger view of those barbecue graphics. True scale of the panel to make the apron. So this is the center graphic that would be on there. And the quilt for this one is called Grill Master Quilt, and it will be a free pattern on michaelmillerfabrics.com. Beginner level, fairly simple piecing for that one. So that one is Best BBQ Ever, May 2022. One more pattern available for that is this Easy Star Runner. It's a commercial pattern available at fabricaddict.net. Uses 7 of the prints to make this beautiful star table runner. Okay, next is Brush with Nature by Louise Nisbet. This one ships in June 2022. It's a beautiful collection of art, animal art. It's an 18-piece collection with some beautiful pastel type colors. We've got a smaller squares print here, and then a stripe with some beautiful color blenders. Move along. This one is different than this one that we had up front. Let's see if I can get them in the same frame. So this is not true to scale. This one is closer to scale. This one has a larger scale, which I'll point out in a moment. And some nice kind of art splotches, prints over here, and this beautiful stripe. Would be great on borders and bindings. So let's see if I'll point out the larger. Okay, so this is the true scale of the art blocks. Not this one. This one is a small scale, and this one's the larger scale. And for an idea on the quilting, this quilt, Here's Looking at You quilt, takes the larger animal faces and makes them the centers of the blocks, and then uses the small animal squares as the kind of setting stone, cornerstone blocks. So there's 2 different scales of those animal faces. That's for an advanced beginner, just because of this, probably the border on that. Again, we have a suggestion for a wide back that would coordinate really well for that quilt. So that one is Brush with Nature, shipping in June. Next up, we have Toucan Do It, shipping in June 2022. This is a beautiful toucan tropical style collection. Some vibrant pinks and yellowy orange, I guess kind of a mustard color on those. So we have a stripe over here. Again, we're showing some coordinating cotton couture colors that would match and help to build a quilt project or any other project. So some beautiful hibiscus flowers and leaves in there. This is kind of reminiscent again of those tablecloth type feel, picnic cloths. Nice blender here and stripe print, and then again just hibiscus over here and some nice small print leafy type fabrics. Just showing the larger repeats of those. The quilt featured on the back is Rainforest Quilt, a more intermediate quilt. Looks like perhaps a foundation piecing here and a curved piecing or applique. It's a free pattern that will be available on michaelmillerfabrics.com when it ships in June. Okay, this one is my favorite from the releases. I love travel, and I've been lots of places and hope to go many more places. So this is Around the World by Katie Vernon, shipping in July. And it's a 6-piece collection, so it's quite a small one. It has this beautiful artistic, almost looks like a treasure map style print, many different elements on there. And then these are called watermarks, and just it's reminiscent to me of like a gold, silver, bronze type color palette there. And then of course the map, let me flip this so you can see it a little bit better. Just a beautiful artistic rendering of the map of the world, and with some, you know, animals and iconic features, Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, and I like the flags on the top and the bottom. So this is selvage to selvage here, and then it's a 36-inch repeat. Also coordinating with this collection are some basics that we have available called Crystal in Fog, Coal, and Alabaster. Would fit really well with these 6 pieces. This is the true scale of the map, so you can see it's going to be very large. And this quilt pattern features that map as the center panel with some trees and pyramids and waves in there. This is a commercial pattern available at misswinnie.ca. So for the travelers among you around the world. Okay, next we have Koi Pond. I was showing this to a customer a couple of days ago, and they just mentioned that koi is not something that they see very often, so they were glad to see this one. So we have some kind of underwater type plants, seaweed, kind of looks like seaweed, and then a cool stripe and a warm stripe to go along with it, and then just silhouettes of the koi shapes, and then koi in water, and some lily pads here. Some nice coordinating prints, bubbles, rocks, scallops. Very colorful collection. Just a larger view of that one. And on the back is the Tranquility quilt. This will be a free pattern available at michaelmillerfabrics.com. It's an intermediate pattern. There's some curved piecing there. I've done some curved piecing and it looks harder than it really is. Give it a whirl and you might be surprised, but definitely nice medallion style quilt there. I like how these look fussy cut around the fish, so you can see them really well. Okay. Whoops. Next up is Puddy Cats, shipping July 2022. This is by Jayne. This is an 18-piece collection. I don't think I mentioned the one previously, but so we have these kind of busts of cats, head and shoulders, collage. Nice blender prints, kind of smaller print with flowers and butterflies. And then we go on to some text print here, and then cat heads, a nice stripe over here, and crafty dots, colorful dots with black background, white and blue. That's just a larger repeat, cat heads, and stripe. The quilt with this one is Mod Kittens, a free pattern at michaelmillerfabrics.com when the fabric ships. And so that's that one. Pretty Cats, July. And if you're not a cat lover but a dog lover, we have Bow Wow. This one ships in July as well. And this one is 26 pieces, kind of a larger collection here. So we have some dog heads right here, and then kind of Dalmatian type print in various colors. These are coordinating basics that come, sorry, they don't come with the collection, but they work with the collection well. Just a black, red, gray, white style collection here. Move this over some. Whoops. Some stripes with a white background and then with a black background. And then kind of the Dalmatian type dog. I wonder if there's any other dog that looks like that other than a Dalmatian, but they look like Dalmatians to me. I really like these 5 prints at the bottom. Same design, but different colors, and they're just flowers and hearts, and I just really like those. I mean, I have a dog, but even if you weren't wanting to get dog collections, these would be great blenders for any other project. Another scale of the stripes. Red. Okay, Zootropolis Pillows is a commercial pattern available at sassafraslane.com, sassafras-lane. These look like applique dogs, like the same shapes, but using different fabrics, you can get different effects to customize it to your own dog. And then just kind of a pieced border there. And then on the back there's a quilt called Dog Days. This one is a commercial pattern available at coachhousedesigns.com. There's applique dog faces, alternating with the log cabin blocks there. So that's Bow Wow. Wow, Bow Wow Wow, shipping in July. Okay, this one is again shipping in July. A great kid friendly fireman themed, firefighter themed collection, Ladder Co. 1. So let's take a look. Some fun cartoony type characters in here. Red and a blue graphic, and kind of town map style prints. Again, suggestions for coordinating basics. And we'll take a look at these ones. So this one is a panel, selvage to selvage, this way, the 36-inch repeat. So you get 4 different panels in a yard of that fabric. Some text and ladder prints, as well as the fire engines, nice stripe, and then we have a dog and fire hydrant and little alert light thing. So this is the true scale of the panel. This little guy here is right here, and so they look to be quite large. Just a larger view showing the repeat of the pattern there. Okay, so this quilt is the Block Talk Stars quilt. It shows those panels, and then they're pieced with borders, kind of showing a star in between in the corners. So that one is a Confident Beginner quilt. It's a commercial pattern available at swirlygirlsdesign.com. These are all listed on the Michael Miller website in the January releases section, but I will try and put the links below anyway. So Ladder Co. 1, shipping in July. Okay, our newest licensed prints are from Orange County Choppers. And this ships in July 2022. So if you have a fan, motorcycle fan, Orange County Choppers, based in New Jersey, I think. Last time I remember knowing about their show. So this has 11 prints in this collection, varying colors, so you can really customize it to you know, the person you're making a project for. There are some coordinating colors suggested down here as well. So there's one with graphics of motorcycles, logos, that kind of thing. Blue, black, gray, green, red. So it's just showing the repeat pattern of these guys and the repeat for the logos. And on the back is Fractions Quilt. This is a commercial pattern available at swirlygirlsdesign.com. Confident beginner pattern, looks fairly simple to make, it's just on point. So and that one's shipping July. Okay, on to Work in Progress, a fun construction-based collection. Again, kid-friendly for those who like construction. Shipping in August, 20 prints in this collection, lots of garden pin dot colors that would coordinate with it. So we have items like traffic cones and blockade dealies and traffic lights on there. And we got trucks and diggers and I don't know the names of all these vehicles. Dumpers and dozers and cheating. Fun traffic cone prints just on their own. Love those. I really love these stripes. They are very unique. I haven't seen these from many other designers or collections, so they're really fun. And just a text print as well. It would be great in any border or stuff like that. So here's that, showing that repeat. Nice text print there. And the quilt on the back is Bundle Up Quilt, a commercial pattern available at sweetteapatternco.com. Fairly simple, just patchwork design there. So that collection ships in August. Okay. So now we have Rootin Tootin. Pairs really well with our country rodeo collection, so take a look at that online as well. This ships in August, and it's a 19-piece collection, kind of vintage vibe illustrations here. It's cowboys, cowgirls out on the range, I don't know. Some cow print in beige, khaki, and black. Just some horse style. Kind of reminds me of like the 50s illustrations. We'll scoot it over. Take a look at these. So this one, this isn't true to scale. Should be a scale here on it, but this is a brown. It's not quite black. It's a very dark brown, but these could be chopped up into smaller squares and used in a project. Got bandana style, a nice stripe. This is pretty cool. And then nice illustrations here of the clothing. So here's the scale of this guy. This is the true size that it would be, kind of like a greeting card size. Maybe that is black. Maybe that is black, but anyway. So the quilt on the back is Cowpoke Hall of Fame quilt. So you can see here that they've used these little greeting card style pieces, and they've cut them up and put them in the center and framed them and put them in the stars for that. And then it looks to be these are applique boots and a hat. That's a commercial pattern available at coachhousedesigns.com. Of course, you might not want to do this applique. You could just leave it as a fence and that would look great too. So it's a fun quilt to have those little pictures in. That's Rootin Tootin, shipping in August. Okay, so the last new collections from January release is Opulent Floral. It comes with 2 colorways. You can get one or the other or both. I'm going to try and show you this feeler that we have, and it is a print that has metallic, I don't know how close I can get, let's see. It's like a metallic outline on the flowers. I think you can see that. It's really beautiful. You can't feel it on there. Sometimes with metallic things you can kind of feel it. You can't feel it at all. And it's just a really nice highlight to that design. So all of these prints will have that metallic, where you see this yellow outline is going to be metallic all in here. So there's 20 prints in the entire 2-color collection, so 10 in the blue colorway and 10 in the red. So when I've been showing this to shops, the blue colorway is the most popular, but they're both really beautiful. Just different designs. There's a stripe there. Most are kind of medium to large scale designs. I really like this one. It's kind of reminiscent of a Moroccan vibe. And then just kind of viney, swirly, flowery designs. So it's just showing a larger true scale view of those repeats. I'll get to the butterfly quilt in a moment. I'll just show you the red colorway. Lots of reds and fuchsias, a bit gold in this one. Just some beautiful medium, large print, small print designs here. Oops. I do really like this one. I like yellow and orange, and that one just really sticks out to me, as does this one. I really like this one too. So that's Opulent Floral, shipping in August. And let's get to this quilt pattern on the back. So it's just the same butterfly dance quilt. It's a free pattern that will be available at michaelmillerfabrics.com when these collections ship. Fairly simple pattern there, but advanced level. I'm trying to see, maybe it's foundation pieced, but some of the angles are steep. So anyway, so that's those. Opulent Floral, shipping in August. Okay, I'm going to take a mini break and I'll be back with a little bit more from previous collections. Okay, and these boards that I'm going to show you now are from previous releases in September, but they're still being ordered now. They're going to be shipping between March and June, so there's plenty of time to request these and order these at your local quilt shops. So if you like those, definitely reach out to your local quilt shops, Michael Miller sales reps. You can reach out to me and we can see what we can do for you to get these fabrics. So Floral Fantasy is one of those jewel colorway collections. Let's see, there's 34 prints in both collections combined. You'll see that there are some prints repeated between the blue and the pink colorways. But many of these are the same prints, so beautiful flowers, great detailing on these. Large, medium, and small scale prints. There's a nice stripe here. This one is a kind of ombre effect, almost, floral garden border. So this is selvage to selvage with an 18-inch repeat. And so that's a really nice one. Make curtains out of, or I don't know, skirt. You can make a skirt with that. It'd be pretty nice. Some more kind of paisley bandana style pattern here. Move it over. So these ferns are repeated in the blue and the pink colorways. And I just want to point out that beautiful stripe there. It would be great in borders and sashings and bindings. This shows the true scale of the kind of panel type thing. So that's down on one side of the panel there. And then a larger view of that ferns and flowers and the stripe. We'll come back to that quilt in just a moment after I show you the pink colorway for these beautiful flowers. And this has definitely been a popular one among shops. Again, we have that panel from selvage to selvage, ombre effect style flowers. And then just the beautiful green ferns that go along. Fern, evergreen. I don't know. Once again, just showing the true scale of some of those prints. Okay, and then the flower boxes quilt, just the same one here, one in red and one in blue. It's a commercial pattern available at ladybugdesign.com. We have a suggestion for a wide back that we carry that would go along pretty well with this collection, but a nice beginner pattern using that panel there in the middle. Okay, so that one ships in March, so coming up next month as I'm recording this. So if you like that one, tell your local quilt shops to get that in. Okay, next we have My Unicorn Loves, a nice kid-friendly collection by Louise Nisbet. This one is a 16-piece collection shipping in March, so again next month. Some nice fun pastel shades. You could really do anything for a girl, a boy, gender neutral, mix them up. Some beautiful cotton couture colors that would coordinate with this as a suggestion down here. Some fun like darker prints that go well, and a nice stripe and some nice blenders here with the hearts. The ice cream truck print has been quite popular as well. It's quite a fun touch to that. And then this text is beautiful with the black and cream background using rainbow colors. So again, a larger print just showing the repeats on those prints. Lullaby Lane quilt. It's a beginner quilt. It's a commercial pattern available at sassafraslane.com using looks like applique techniques and just simple piecing on that one too. So again, that ships in March, so let me know if you want it. Kaleidoscope is another one shipping in March with some really vibrant, bold colors. Some just beautiful, this is just a larger view of the dot down here, showing all the many different colors in that. Looks like this multi as well, very colorful. So we have flowers, black and white backgrounds, butterflies, black and white backgrounds, can't say black, and some bugs, black and white backgrounds, and this really fun rainbow kind of effect. It's kind of plays with the eyes a little bit, gives it some motion as you're looking at it. So so that's 14 prints in that collection. On the back we have the Constellation quilt. It's a intermediate level quilt, commercial pattern available at everydaystitches.com. Looks like there's some curved piecing in here and possibly some Y seams for that pattern. So again, that is shipping in March. Another licensed print that we have is Paul Frank, that monkey. I don't know how long Julius has been around. I'm guessing his name is Julius. Is he from the 70s? I wasn't born in the 70s, so I don't know. It looks 70s to me. So just various prints featuring Paul Frank, Julius. Suggestions for cotton couture colors, hash dot colors along the bottom here, but just varying colors and graphics for that one. Going Places hobo bag up top, and roundabout bag in the bottom. Both patterns are from poorhousequiltdesigns.com. So check out those designers. Again, that ships in March, so it's coming up very soon. Okay, now we're on to April. And we have this collection called Sea Maidens. And this one is a 17-piece collection. Very under the sea type patterns, starfish, scales, mermaid silhouettes, fish, combined, bubbles. These are really fun color pattern there. Along the bottom, there's some fairy frost and cotton couture colors that blend really well with his collection. I would imagine fairy frost would be really cool with some of these prints. Like seaweed and then just flowers out here. Beautiful blenders for any other project you might have. So I should mention for these collections that I'm showing now that ship sooner, if you're looking for minky, the prints with this little gray circle and an M in the middle means that this is available as a minky. So keep your eye out for those if minky is something that you like to order. This one is a minky as well. We have that little dot there. So I believe the minky is already available. I'll check on that. Yeah, available in minky shipping January 2022. So they are probably already available and ready. I can't guarantee that they'll be available for much longer, but hopefully. Making Waves quilt is an intermediate quilt, probably because of the applique and curved piecing there, but it's a free pattern available at michaelmillerfabrics.com, so check that out. So it's that Sea Maiden shipping in April. Okay, next up we have Jungle Safari, very kid-friendly. I love this one. Very cute animals. Shipping in April. This one is a 17-piece collection. Very gender neutral as well. Could work for a boy or a girl. Again, some of these have minky prints, so look for that gray dot. So we've got lions and giraffes and monkeys, and then a blend of different animals. Let me get onto this panel that we have over here. So this Jungle Safari panel, goes from selvage to selvage with a 36-inch repeat, so nice and large. This other panel, I'll just highlight that right now. That's a selvage to selvage and a 24-inch repeat, so that'd be really great to cut up and, you know, put sashing in between or piecing. Some nice positive messages to have your child look at and read. And just some text blenders. I really like these little, I don't know, almost looks like a counter, like counting down something, but nice visual texture to those. And so let's see, some scales here. This is a true scale of that Jungle Safari panel, so it looks to be really quite large. And then a true scale of the inspirational panel. And on the back we have Sammy Safari Quilt. This is a commercial pattern available at sassafraslane.com. Looks to be a beginner pattern, possibly confident beginner with the applique pieces on there. So we have another version of that Sammy Safari quilt. I'm assuming, I haven't looked, I'm assuming that these both come in the same pattern, but I really love the giraffe. The giraffes are my favorite. When we go to the zoo, I'm looking out for the giraffes. I love those. And so it's another version of that one. And then, you know, that uses like, so 13 different prints to make that. Fairly simple for quilt shops to kit those up, but they're super cute. Love those. So that's Jungle Safari, shipping in April. Okay, next, I love this one as well. This is Light Up My World by Alicia Jacobs-Jujets. I'm not sure how to say that. This is a glow-in-the-dark collection, so I am really excited about this. I love glow-in-the-dark stuff. So this one ships in April, like I said. 18 prints for this entire collection. It's three colors per design, I guess. So there's a navy, there's a blue, and there's a black. So if you wanted to just get all the blacks or just get all the navies, that's definitely something you could do. It's kind of a dark collection, so maybe you want to lighten it up with some yellow, cotton couture, or you could pick out a kind of a peachy red to bring out the fire. But anyway, so these designs glow in the dark. All of the white that you see will glow. So we've got owls over here, and then birch trees with little creatures popping out from behind them. Move this over. We've got the campfires. This one is Whispering Winds. Just a nice flowy looking design. I don't know if that's getting glared on there. There we go. See that a little bit better. Lightning bugs in a jar. I'm originally from the UK. We don't have lightning bugs, and lived past 13 years in Idaho and didn't see lightning bugs. Just moved to Pennsylvania and just saw them for the first time last summer, and I just loved them. So fun. Anyway, night sky, light the way. There's some lightning bolts, stars, moon, things that light up the sky. So that would be really fun to make a quilt for a child going camping or something. So cool. I'm just showing some of the scale prints, and then this is the Barcelona quilt. Advanced beginner. It looks like there's some curved piecing to some of the pieces here. Again, it's not too hard to do curved piecing if you give it a try. You could totally do it. So this commercial pattern is available at everydaystitches.com. Another option for a pattern using these is the Cascade quilt. Commercial pattern again available at canuckquilterdesigns.com. More modern, sort of simplistic style quilt there. So again, shipping in April. Light up my world. Okay, next one is another popular collection. Nice yellows and grays and blacks. Shipping in April. This one has 16 pieces, prints for this collection. So just have large print circles, kind of more circles and color down here. We've got some daisy silhouettes on the circles. Beautiful gray and yellow stripe down here. This would really work with a lot of different projects. Again, some coordinated basics that we carry that you might want to consider including with this collection. Then we have some yellow, gray, cream, and black background with the daisy silhouettes on them, and some beautiful blenders on this page. I love the dots, love those daisy silhouettes, and those leaves are just beautiful and can work with many, many other things. So, Ups a Daisy ships in April. Another pattern available. This is a commercial pattern available at onwilliamsstreet.com. A nice offset sort of star daisy pattern using beautiful polka dot as the background. So take a look at that one. Consider making that for your sample quilts. Flora quilt. Again, shipping in April. Okay, this is my probably favorite to date Michael Miller collection. I love autumn. I just love the colors in this. Pumpkin Farm ships in June 2022. Just some really fun pieces in this. It's a 16-piece collection. I love this like burgundy background on this pumpkin print. It's like my favorite. A nice kind of crazy patchwork print down here. Would be great for a backing or something there. Cute little scarecrows and signage for Pumpkin Farm. Foliage colors. Maybe over here. A nice stripe. Beautiful mini sunflowers. Again, I love the burgundy behind, and like picture frame type prints of autumn. I don't know, just little turkey and pumpkins and trees. It's just beautiful. These check prints come with the collection, so they're included, and just a nice texture in there. So cool, so cute. I don't know, maybe I just love burgundy. I guess they call it wine color. I'm not a wine drinker, so I can't say that it's because of all the wine, but anyway, so this commercial pattern, very confident beginner basic pattern, swirly girl design, uses, you know, several of the prints to make that beautiful patchwork quilt, snappy quilt. So that ships in June, so you have plenty of time to get this on your order list. So get it in. I want to buy it. A pattern that you could use the stripes print to make this, I guess they call stack and whack style Triangle Frenzy hexagon quilt. Oh, looks pretty fun to make that. Let's see. It's a commercial pattern available at trianglefrenzy.com. So check that out. Okay, next one we have Trick or Treat, pumpkin and cat themed collection. Ships in June as well, and this is a 13-piece collection. Some pumpkins and skulls over there, some cat's eyes. These bats have been quite popular too. They will just blend with any Halloween themed quilt or project. This is a panel available. This is salvage to salvage and 24-inch repeat on that haunted house. Scoot it over. And we've got some more cats and pumpkins. This is a stripe as well. There's two different colorways of this Midnight Mischief sort of pattern panel, from salvage to salvage, and a 24-inch repeat, kind of an ombre effect from one side to the other, in an orange and gray. And then this one is so salvage to salvage again, and a 24-inch repeat. You could probably make like table mats. What do you call those? Like dining table placemats out of these. And then maybe like pot holders or something with those in the center. So that'd be fun for Halloween, end of October type decoration. So that's showing the true scale of the panel again, and the true scale of the table mats, type 1. True scale of the haunted house. And the Trickster quilt on the back is a free pattern available at michaelmillerfabrics.com. It has the panel obviously in there, and then extending it out a little bit with the that's like the stripe, and the, oh, that looks like it's from the placemats panel as well. Fussy cut out there. So beginner pattern, shipping in June. Oh, and then there's this one too. This is a commercial pattern available at misswinnie.ca. A skull in there. They kind of look like pinwheels almost style stars. So really test your skill with the star making around that. That'd be really cool. Features 12 of the fabrics. Okay. Next up, we have Vintage Christmas, shipping in June. And again, this is one of those vintagey 50s illustrations. 17-piece collection from presents, and a nice stripe here, some text, and beautiful ginghams with the little snowflakes in. And then your vintage illustrations, little kids out in the snow, building snowman, skiing, getting the Christmas tree. And then this is a fun Christmas tree print, snowman prints, another stripe, and some snowflake in green, red, cream, and blue. So that's showing our repeat, larger view, the snowman. This quilt on the back is Holly Jolly Snowman, a commercial pattern available at coachhousedesigns.com. These look to be pieced Christmas trees, and then a star block here, and then of course looks like an applique snowman on there, and then just another suggestion for a wide back that we carry that would go pretty well with this collection. So Vintage Christmas ships in June. Oh, and then there's one more pattern, the Lovely Woods quilt. It has like the pine trees, pieced pine trees. Then it's using some of the border prints for the sashing and and outside borders. Commercial pattern available at Tamarinis. I'm not sure if that's just one word or what. So check that out, tamarinis.com. That one uses 11 prints. Okay. And then the last one of an upcoming collection is Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Jayne Dixon. This one again ships in June. It is a 18-piece collection. Very wintry, not overly Christmassy perhaps. Some, you know, red and greens, but we've got some instruments here. These three in particular have been quite popular with shops. Let It Snow in red and green, and some snowflakes. And then we'll move on to kind of more wintry colors here with the blues, and people ice skating, out walking their dogs in the snow. And then some just nice blender stripe pieces. Peppermint candy stripes are there. So just showing some of the larger views of the blenders. Okay, over under again tree skirt. This will be a great project to have around under your Christmas tree. Just a square block using some star piecing, and then a similar over under again table runner featuring 5 stars, and you could fussy cut those little people to be in the middle. So the commercial pattern is available at swirlygirlsdesign.com. And on the back here we have Half Moon Santa Quilt. This is a commercial pattern available at everydaystitches.com. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you've seen something that you like. I'd love to hear your feedback on our collections. Which ones were your favorite? Did we have your favorite colors or themes? We just love to know what you think of it. Again, please like and subscribe so I can continue making these videos for you, and I'd love to know what you like about them. I hope to make a couple more videos in the coming weeks. I want to highlight some of Michael Miller Fabrics basics collections. I have some really great basics to integrate into any of your sewing projects. So check back with us, and we'll see you soon. I guess I'll have an outtake reel. Hello.
I'm Leslie. I'm the Pennsylvania.
I'd love to know if you like this content. I can make some more showing different fabrics and basics from Michael Miller. This is my little 4-year-old son. Come say hi. Come say hi.
I'll just turn my light on.
He has a flashlight.
A flashlight. I like to play. The end.